Disclaimer: this video is an imagination written by author's perspective. It has nothing to do with real life. It's only for entertainment purpose. I own the storyline and narration, so please don't copy and repost my work. Thank you. He take you from his arms and picked you in bridal style. Jungkook, don't you dare to touch her. I'll take her to the medical room. He said while glaring at him, and he's also glaring at him because Mark like you and wants to approach you, but Jungkook always comes in between. He take you to medical room and a doctor who was sitting there checked you. Doctor, no need to worry. She became unconscious because of weakness. Doctor, maybe she didn't eat something from last night. That's why she became unconscious. Doctor said, and Jungkook started feeling guilty. Because of him, you became unconscious. But he don't want to feel guilty and accept his mistake. He told his friends to buy something healthy for you, and he left from there because he don't want to tell you that he bring you here. He don't want anyone to think that he's caring for you and all. He left from there and Mark is sitting just beside you and looking at your face. He smirked and started coming closer to you. He was about to kiss you, but before that you opened your eyes and he quickly backed off and you didn't notice his closeness. Vine, where am I? You asked while rubbing your eyes. Mark, you are in medical room, Vine. You became unconscious in library, so I bring you here. I became so scared. He sat with fake care and you ignored him and just nodded. Mark, Vine, you are looking so weak. Here, eat something. He sat and gave you some fresh juice and rice cake to eat, but you are still feeling scared from Jungkook. Vine, but Jungkook told me to not eat anything. You sat with scared face. Mark, don't worry about him, Vine. I'll talk to him and he'll not say anything to you. He sat and started grazing your hand. You are feeling uncomfortable from his touch, so you pushed his hand slowly. Then you started eating and told him to left from there, and he left from there with angry face. Meanwhile, Jungkook is sitting in classroom and it's free period. He wants to focus on something else, but you are coming in his mind again and again. He's worried about you, but he don't want to accept that. He is thinking that are you still unconscious and did you eat something? Only your thoughts are coming in his mind, and just then he saw his friend James entered the classroom. Actually, James is the one whom Jungkook told you to buy something to eat for you and take care of you. Jungkook called him and James come to his seat. James, yes Jungkook. Jungkook, I told you to stay with Ryan and buy something healthy for her. Then what are you doing here? He asked with angry tone. James, but I already buy healthy food and juice for her and I was sitting near her bed, but then Mark come there and told me to go to classroom because he told me that he is staying with her. James, I thought maybe you told him to stay with her, so I come here. After hearing this, Jungkook started burning in anger and left from there. Jungkook was going towards medical room, but he saw Mark in corridor, so he went towards him and held his collar angrily and he became shocked. Mark, what are you doing, Jungkook? Shocked. Jungkook, I clearly told you to stay away from Vine, right? Then what were you doing with her in medical room? Why you stay with her? Jungkook said while shouting on him. Mark, because I care about her, okay? I'm not like you, who always create trouble for her and then try to act like I care for her. He also shouted back and Jungkook started laughing. Jungkook, You are talking about love and care. Stop acting in front of me, Mark, because I know you very well. You are a playboy, and your next target is Ryan. That's why you are doing this, right? Jungkook, for you, girls are just and you use them and then shame on you. Jungkook said with disgust, and Jungkook is saying right that Mark is a playboy. He is trying to come closer to you because of this intention, but Jungkook always come in between and flop his plans. Mark, but why you care, Jungkook? Mark, you also hate her, right? That's why you bully her. Then why don't you let me? Mark said with a smirk, and Jungkook pushed him hardly, and he fell on the floor. Suddenly, Jungkook's eyes became teary, and flashbacks of his mom crying started coming in his mind. His mom's crying and shouting started coming in front of his eyes. Jungkook covered his ears, and Mark is looking at him with confused face. Then Jungkook bent down to his level and said, Jungkook, no matter what I do with her or bully her. Jungkook, but you can't do anything with her, okay? And I'm bullying her for a reason. I'm not like you, who is this low, who play with innocent girls' feeling. Jungkook said and left from there. Mark got up from the floor with angry eyes and said to himself, Mark, you really think that I'll take my steps back? Now I'll tell you what I can do. Smirk. Time skip an afternoon. Everyone is going to their house, and Jungkook is looking here and there and trying to find you. Then he saw your friend Jenny, so he asked about you from her. Jungkook, Jenny, where is Ryan? Is she okay now? He asked with worried expressions, but Jenny became angry. Jenny, she already left for her house and half day. Jenny, and why are you asking like you care about her? She is suffering just because of you, she said angrily, and Jungkook realized that he is worried for you. He mentally slapped himself for showing that he is worried for you. Jungkook, who told you that I care for her? I was asking about her so I can tell her to complete my project. Jungkook lied and Jenny sighed. Jenny, I expected this from you. You are so heartless, Jungkook. Then they both left from there. Meanwhile, you are sitting in your room while hugging your knees. You are so soft type girl and everything affects you. So you are overthinking now and stressing yourself. Next day, you come to school and saw Jenny is waiting for you outside the school entrance and you went towards her. Jenny, are you fine now? She asked you and you nodded. Just then you heard so many sounds and students are cheering for someone. Why everyone is shouting? Confused. Jenny, look there. John Jungkook entered the school. That's why everyone is cheering. Ryan, but he everyday come to school and no one cheered for him. So what's so special today? Jenny, today is his birthday. That's why everyone is behaving like this. Jenny said and you nodded and then went inside the school. You come in the classroom and sit on your seat silently. Everyone in the classroom is talking about Jungkook and his birthday, but you ignored everything and started doing your work. And then Jungkook entered in the class and everyone started singing birthday song for him and you also clapped. He ignored everyone and come towards you. He wants to ask about your health, but he don't have courage to ask it because he don't want to show that he is feeling worried for you. Ryan, happy birthday. You said without any expressions, Jungkook. Thank you. He's feeling so happy when you wished him, but he didn't show it and left from there. Time skip. Jungkook and his friends are planning for his birthday party. Jungkook, I'll invite everyone in today's party. James, you'll also invite Ryan in your party. Jungkook, she also come in everyone, so she is also invited. Jungkook said and James nodded. James, oh. Mark smirked after hearing that you are also invited to his party. He take out something from his pocket and started smirking while looking at that packet. Mark in his mind, in this party I'll execute my plan. Smirk. To be continued. Thanks for watching.